Hey everyone! Today we're hiking Yosemite's super popular Mist Trail. Come along and enjoy the walk with us. Alright, let's get moving. It feels really nice out here today. Just taking a deep breath makes me feel calmer. Remind me, where are we right now?
We're above Vernal Fall, past Emerald Pool, and on the stretch heading up toward Nevada Fall.
Got it. It feels like we've already climbed pretty high, but we've still got a little ways to go before Nevada Fall.
Yeah, we're past the main spots down below now. And from here, we're basically just continuing toward Nevada Fall.
This section feels really nice. Lots of trees, plenty of shade. It's the kind of spot that makes you want to take a quick break.
Is it really true that timing matters more than how long you rest?
Definitely. It's usually easier to reset with a short break before you're wiped out than to wait until you're totally spent.
So it's better to take a breather while you still have a little in the tank than to push all the way to your limit.
If you reset before your legs get too heavy or you start breathing too hard, it makes a big difference later.
I always end up thinking I can probably go a little farther. And then I just keep pushing.
I get that. But if you wait until you're completely drained, your body can feel even heavier when you start moving again.
So, a break doesn't have to mean sitting down for a long time. Even just taking a minute to catch your breath or drink some water can help.
Yep. Sometimes that's all you need. And if you're still keeping a good pace like we are now, it's also fine to just keep going while it feels good.
Sounds good. Let's just stay in this rhythm and keep moving.
Even if you work out at the gym, hiking still wears you out in a different way.
It does. You're moving for a long time and you're not on flat ground, so your body ends up working a little differently than it would in the gym.
I did some walking before the trip to get ready, but being out on the actual trail still feels different.
Exactly. In the gym, the movement is usually more controlled and predictable. Out here, you've got steps, rocks, and footing that keeps changing.
So, it's not just about having strong legs then.
Right. Leg strength helps, of course, but so does keeping your breathing steady and making all those little balance adjustments the whole way.
That makes sense. On hills and rocky sections, it feels like my body's making a lot more little adjustments than I even realize.
Hiking isn't really one big burst of effort. It's more like repeating smaller efforts over and over. So that kind of endurance really matters.
That explains why even people who go to the gym regularly can still get surprisingly tired on a trail.
Yeah, similar idea, different kind of fitness. Let's keep it easy.
On a climb like this, it feels like we could go faster if we wanted to. But if we do, we get out of breath pretty quickly.
Exactly. On a section like this, the best pace is one where your breathing stays steady.
So, what's a good way to judge that?
Basically a pace where you can still have a light conversation. If you get to the point where you can only give short answers, you're probably pushing a little too hard.
So instead of forcing it, it's better to keep a little extra in the tank so you can go longer.
Being out in nature like this really makes me appreciate stepping away from all the conveniences we rely on. But at the same time, technology definitely helped us get here.
Totally. Time in nature really matters. But I'm also grateful for anything that makes getting out here easier.
Especially when you're coming all the way from San Francisco to Yosemite, not getting too worn out on the drive makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it was still a long drive. But because it felt less tiring, we actually had the energy to enjoy the hike once we got here.
If you burn too much energy just getting here, you're already tired before you even really start.
If the drive is a little easier, you've got more left for walking, taking in the views, and actually enjoying the place once you arrive.
Full self-driving, supervised, was really nice on this trip too. Of course, we stayed alert, but it definitely took some of the strain out of a long drive.
Quick plug. If you want to try FSD yourself, EcoDrive offers rental plans. Check the link in the video description.
It really makes you realize that using helpful technology can make the whole trip feel a lot smoother, not just the drive itself.
Yeah, nice when you can enjoy both the drive and the hike. Let's keep going.
Oh, way up ahead through the trees, you can kind of see what looks like a waterfall. Do you think that's Nevada Fall?
I think so. It's still a little ways off, but that should be Nevada Fall.
Seeing even a little bit of it like that feels good. It makes it feel like we're really getting closer. What's Nevada Fall like again?
It's above Vernal Fall, and it's bigger and more dramatic. It's one of the big highlights later in the hike.
Got it. Even with the trees partly blocking it, it still feels impressive.
Exactly. Even when you can only see part of it, you still get a sense of how big it is.
Does it feel pretty different from Vernal Fall?
Yeah, definitely. Vernal Fall feels really dramatic up close, but Nevada Fall feels bigger as part of the whole landscape. Once you can see more of it, the whole view starts to feel a lot bigger.
I like that. Even just seeing a little of it now makes me more excited for what's ahead.
Yeah, let's keep heading toward Nevada Fall.
It was really nice taking our time on this stretch above Emerald Pool as we headed toward Nevada Fall. Even just catching a glimpse of it through the trees made me more excited for what's ahead.
Yeah. Today really reminded me how important it is to stay steady instead of trying to go fast, and to keep a little in reserve.
Exactly. On a section like this, it's usually easier in the end if you don't force it and just keep a steady rhythm. That way, you still have room to enjoy the scenery too.
We've still got a little more to go before Nevada Fall, so let's just stay relaxed and keep moving.
Thanks for watching. Next time, we'll keep hiking toward Nevada Fall. See you in the next one.